Baby kind, baby kind.
My lord! My father! My king!
I know not
My lord!
whether God would have it so, for some displeasing service I have done, that out of his secret doom, out of my blood, he'll breed revengement and a scourge for me. But thou dost, in thy passages of life, make me believe that thou art only marked for the hot vengeance and the rod of heaven to punish my mistreadings. Tell me how else could such low and inordinate desires, such poor, such bare, such lewd, such mean attempts, barren pleasures and rude society as thou art matched withal and grafted to, accompany the greatness of thy blood, and hold thy level with thy princely heart.
So please your majesty,
Thy place and counsel thou hast rudely lost, which by thy younger brother is supplied, and art on once an alien to all the court and the princes of my blood. The hope and the expectation of thy time is ruined, and the soul of every man prophetically do forethink thy fall. Thou hast lost thy princely privilege in vile participation, not an eye, but is aweary of thy common sight save mine, which hath desired to see thee more, which now doth that which I would not have it do, make blind itself with foolish tenderness.
I shall hereafter, my thrice gracious lord, be more myself.
Thrice. Thrice! Thrice hath this HOTSPUR, this Mars in swaddling clothes, this infant warrior, in her enterprises discomfited great Douglas, ta'en him once, enlarged him, made a friend of him, to fill the mouth of deep rebellion up, and to shake the peace and safety of our throne. And what say you to this?
Why,
Percy, Northumberland, Douglas, Mortimer capitulate against us and are up! But wherefore do I tell these news to thee? Why, Harry, do I tell thee of my foes, which art my nearest and dearest enemy? Thou art like enough to fight against me under Percy's bay, oh, to curtsy at her frowns and dog at her heels, to show how much thou art degenerate!
Do not think it so! You shall not find it so, and God forgive them that have so far turned your majesty's good thoughts away from me. I will redeem all this on Percy's head. And in the closing of some glorious day, be bold to tell you that I am your son. And I will stain my garment all with blood, and stain my favors in a bloody mass, which when washed away shall scour my shame with it, and that will be the day when soe'er it lights this same child of honor and renown, this gallant HOTSPUR, this all praise at night, and your unthought of Harry shall chance to meet. For I will make that northern youth exchange all of her glorious deeds with my indignities. This in the name of God I promise here, and I will die 100,000 deaths ere I break the smallest parcel of this vow.
100,000 rebels die in this! Thou shalt have charge and sovereign trust herein. On Wednesday next, Harry, thou shalt set forward. On Thursday, we ourselves shall ride. Our hands are full of business. Let's away. Advantage feeds him fat, while men delay.
Lord Mortimer and Cousin Glendower, will you sit down? And Aunt Worcester, plague upon it, I forgot the map.
Here 'tis.
Sit, Cousin Percy, sit, good Cousin HOTSPUR, for by that name, as oft as Lancaster doth speak of you, his cheeks look pale, and with a rising sigh, he wisheth you in heaven.
And you in hell, as oft as he hears Owen Glendower spoke of.
I cannot blame him. For at my nativity, the front of heaven was filled with fiery shapes of burning cressets, and at my birth, the frame and huge foundation of the earth shaken like a coward.
Why, so it should have done, and at the same season, if your mother's cat had but kittened, though yourself had never been born.
Give me leave to tell you once again. At my birth, the front of heaven was filled with fiery shapes, and the goats ran down the mountain, and the herd was strangely clamorous at the frighted fields. These signs mark me extraordinary. All the courses of my life do show I am not in the role of common men.
I think there's no man speaks better well.
Cousin Percy! You will make him mad!
I can raise spirits from the vasty deep.
Why, so can I, and so can any man, but will they come when you do call for them?
Come. No more of this unprofitable chat.
Come, here is the map. Shall we divide aright according to the threefold order taken?
The Archdeacon hath divided it into 3 limits, very equally. England, from Trent and Severn hitherto, by south and east, is to my part assigned. All westward, Wales beyond the Severn shore, and all the fertile lands within that bound, to Owen Glendower. And dear cause to you, the remnant westward lying off from Trent.
Thinks my moiety, north from Burton here, equals in quantity not one of yours! See how this river comes me cranking in and cuts me from the best of all my land. I'll have the current in this place dammed up, and here the smug and silver Trent shall run in a new channel, fair and evenly. It shall not wind with such a deep indent to rob me of so rich a bottom here.
Not wind. It shall. It must. See? It doth.
Aye, but mark how he bears his course and runs me up with like advantage on the other side.
Yay! But a little charge, we'll trench him there. And then on this north side, win this cape of land. And then he runs straight and even.
I'll have it so. A little charge will do it.
I'll not have it altered.
Will not you?
No, nor will you.
Who shall say me nay?
Why, that will I.
Let me not understand you then. Speak it in Welsh.
Lady, I speak English as well as you.
Marry, and I'm glad of it with all my heart.
Come! You shall have the Trent turned.
I do not care. Are the indentures drawn? Shall we be gone?
The moon shines fair. You shall away by night.
Come, Cade. Thou art perfect in lying down. Come, quick, quick, that I may lay my head in thy lap.
Go, you giddy goose.
Come, Cade, I'll have your song too.
Not mine, in good sooth.
Not yours, in good sooth. Swear me, Cade, like a lord thou art, a good mouth-filling oath, and leave in sooth and such protests of pepper gingerbread to velvet guards and Sunday citizens. Come, sing.
I will not sing.
I'll away within these 2 hours. So, come in when you will. You should come too.